reaction video. Yippee! Yippee! What do we react to? Okay, these are all weird. What is this?
Febreze has a microchip so it smells first day fresh for 50 days.
Does mine have a microchip?
I think they're enjoying the suggestion box adventures more.
Okay, it's one of these. I don't wanna. Oh, we could watch a Danny Gonzalez video. What are these? What should we react to, guys? Like, what are you thinking? Gert. All right. Okay, it just auto-corrected to that. No, I want just Gert. Okay. Why do all these videos suck? Holy crap. It's creation of hatred. Holy cow. Guys, this is insane. Wow. It's so realistic. Alright, Shiletsky's losing by a lot. Ooh. Ooh, get him, Shiletsky. Ooh! Yeah! Get him, Shiletsky. Come on. You got this. Yeah! What the... He did a flip. Alright, who wins? Yeah!
$200 million. That was the production budget of Titanic. At the time, making it the most expensive movie ever made.
Holy
And this
cow,
is a room
it
in my
looked like
house.
a real boat.
I'm gonna try to recreate Titanic in here. I'm not joking. For the next few days, I'll be turning my sunroom into a full-blown movie studio as I try to recreate scenes from one of the biggest Hollywood blockbusters of all time. I'll be using household items, miniature models, and a ton of other DIY techniques to see if I can replicate a $200 million film from the comfort of my own home. Now, in order to recreate Titanic, I'm gonna need
Alright,
a
I'm gonna
miniature
say
ocean
he
in here.
probably
I don't know
does.
how I'm gonna pull this off, but I
'Cause
know
I've
a
seen
good
his
place to
other
start. Here's what I'm thinking. If I can find a big plastic tub and fill it with water, I should be able to make it look like the ocean. In the real movie, they used massive water tanks and flooded entire sets to pull off these effects. And honestly, I'm trying to do the same thing, just without the millions of dollars. How am I gonna fill this? And that's
You're
when I
not.
remembered. My roommate's out of town, so I have free reign over the house. I can do whatever I want, and no one can stop me. Sorry. I'll clean it up. All right, so we have our miniature ocean, but what about the ship? After all, is it even possible to replicate the 800-foot-long set they built for the movie? Well, technically yes, but I'm not doing that. You see, for the movie, they built a nearly full-scale Titanic with cranes, hydraulics, and a crew of like 1,000 people. Me? I found this pre-built Titanic on Amazon. Look at this. This is insane. Oh my gosh. The detail is insane. It's a full 24
That
inches
looked like
long. I'd say it's a pretty good replica. I want to know who made this. It looks so good.
Probably more.
I love it. Sadly, it's not going to look this good for long because if you've seen the movie, you know what happens.
No! He's gonna destroy it.
But for now, it looks really good.
I probably couldn't destroy that. It has lights.
my
Yeah, no,
gosh.
now you can't. Destroy
Guys, I
it.
can't even express the excitement I felt when I discovered that this thing
What?
has actual working lights. I love this thing even more now. This looks insane. There's something magical about miniature items like this.
that.
I love how they squish all these little details of a massive item into something tiny. And since we're filming the scene where the Titanic hits the iceberg, the lights are actually going to make a huge difference. You see, in the movie, the scene has incredible looking light reflections on the water as the ship goes under. And because my little ship lights up as well, I'm hoping I'll
What
get
is that?
similar reflections, which should make the shots look really similar to the actual
What
film.
in the
I'm feeling
world
really
is that?
confident that we can pull this off.
I mean, this is going to be an
What do you
insane
think you're
challenge, man.
doing?
What are you
Wow.
going to do about the scaling issues? The night sky as well. And what else does the iceberg? What are you going to do about the iceberg?
Try. There's a cockroach in my room.
No. Yeah, you have a point.
Who does this guy think he is?
I'm sure we'll figure it out. All right, you might be wondering who this guy even is. This is Tom. He's a friend
Saw him in
who's
the
also
corner.
really good at doing visual effects. And
Wait,
at this
what's
point,
going
we've
on?
made a lot of videos together. But the Titanic, well, this one's a little extra challenging. Tom quickly brought my confidence back to a more realistic level. This isn't necessarily impossible, but it's also not going to be easy. After talking it through, we came up with a game plan. I'll film all the shots we need, while Tom enhances them with visual effects. We're even creating a 3D scan of the ship so that we can pull off some crazy CGI shots that we just wouldn't be able to do practically. However, we're trying to do the bulk of the work in camera, which means it's time to make this ship
look
seaworthy.
The cockroach gonna crawl on me while I sleep. I'm a little scared about that. Alright, I'm gonna drink now.
Oh, the things I
he's
do
back!
for a YouTube video.
All right,
I don't
buddy,
think a
what do you-
single particle of sunlight can enter this room.
Dude, why-
It's
why is
completely
he
blocked
so,
off.
like,
Because the
slow?
sun
Like,
goes
he just
behind
does
clouds
not
and trees
care.
throughout the day, it adds a lot of variation to the
All right, I'm
shots,
not gonna
which is
mess
not
with
what
him,
we
he's not
want.
messing
By
with me.
deleting the sun and adding my own lights, I have full control
He's
over what the
going under
shot
my
looks
bed,
like,
though, so
and
that's a little
hopefully the shots look really good. I am substantially confident that there's a chance I pull it off.
Okay.
I'm just not 100% confident, but I don't know. I think I can do it. And with those inspiring words, it's finally time to start filming.
Okay, I got the milk.
Okay, it looks great on camera, but it doesn't stay up straight. This isn't a pool toy, it's literally a model made to go on a shelf, so I don't really know what to do. But then I remembered my secret weapon. It's honestly not even a secret at this point, because I use it in almost every video. And of course, I'm talking about fishing wire. Fishing wire is basically invisible, so I can use it to stabilize the ship and position it wherever it needs to be. Problem solved. And now I can officially start filming. All right, this is shot one, take one. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that looks good.
Leaning just a little bit too far left, so I'm trying to get a counterweight on it just to give it enough balance. Little tiny adjustments throw off the entire shot. Just blowing on it there made the whole ship just swivel. So you need to just capture the perfect moment where it's in place. And the fact that it's on water is just making it even harder. But I just kept filming take after take because this first shot is really important. In fact, it's the exact same framing as this one from the movie. Obviously, mine doesn't look quite as polished yet, but don't worry. We'll be adding a new sky, waves, and other elements to bring it to life. And that's the plan for all these shots because I watched through the entire movie, took screen grabs, and turned them into a shot list so that everything I make is as similar to the real thing as possible. All right, shot 1 down, only 23 more to go. For this next shot, we're sinking the front of the ship underwater. And what's important with this shot is I need the lights on the inside to be working. Because I already submerged the cable in water, I'm not really sure if the lights even work still, and I'm kind of scared I'm gonna get electrocuted. So good news, the lights do still work. But honestly, at this point, I just feel bad for everything I'm putting this thing through. This ship was made to sit on a shelf in a beautiful house. And here I am submerging the electrical components in water and vegetable glycerin. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's 3 gallons of vegetable glycerin in this tub. It's time we have an honest talk about vegetable glycerin. Isaac, why do you have 3 gallons of this stuff? Isn't that way too much? No. It's not. It's probably not even enough. This stuff plays a vital role in the Titanic sinking. Let me explain. When trying to make a small object look large, it's important to not break the illusion. For instance, I can make this car look life-size, but as soon as this leaf enters the frame, you realize it's just a toy. Same goes for the Titanic. In real life, you would never see a massive bubble like this in the ocean. And as soon as it appears, it just breaks the illusion and makes the ship look small. Now, what does this have to do with vegetable glycerin? Well, adding it to the water adds weight. And the heavier the water means less bubbles, and hopefully it means that we can pull off a genuine looking recreation.
Oh, okay.
Wix. One platform.
Nobody cares.
Any
Wix.
website. Unlimited creation. Describe your needs and goals, and AI will transform your tailored brief into a unique website that's
Skip, I don't care.
Oh yeah! I feel the pressure. I'm on a time crunch right now because I feel like the lights are gonna stop working at any moment, and they look so good on camera, and I don't wanna waste it. Oh wow, that looks so good. Holy cow. Okay, I need more string. Where's my stuff? Holy cow, this looks good. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna roll on this. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Come on, come on, come on. Touch me, baby. What happened? Oh, guys, this is so stressful. These shots are looking better than I ever imagined. The reflections look incredible. And keep in mind, this is just straight out of the camera. We still have to do visual effects. Guys, we might have a serious recreation on our hands.
How do you do that?
All right, I had to take a quick break to make an Instagram reel. I don't know, it just felt necessary at this moment. Also, if you like behind the scenes content, I always try to post on Instagram when I'm working on these videos. So you can follow me on there if you want to see it. If you do, leave a comment saying justice for Jack on this picture. Trust me, that will make sense by the end of this video. Okay, this shot has a lot going on. First, I have to lift the ship up. Second, I have to flip the switch and turn the lights off. Third, the ship cracks in half. One might say the pressure is on. I wish I had someone helping me right now. Doing this alone is incredibly hard, but no excuses. Also, I'm incredibly sweaty because all the lights in here are generating a ton of heat and there's no AC or airflow. Honestly, I might just jump into the bin of water.
Looks like a lot of
Probably won't, but I might. I don't know. I could. I'm going insane. Action. Ship going up, 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 and boom. The lights go out. I didn't realize this in the moment, but I was filming the wrong side of the ship. The back of the ship is what actually gets suspended in the air, and I'm holding up the front. Unfortunately, I filmed a lot of takes like this, and I didn't realize until I watched the footage back on the computer. Okay, cool. I refilmed all the scenes that I just messed up, and honestly, I'm exhausted and dehydrated, but I am having fun, and I got a ton of shots today that I'm super excited about. I mean, look how excited I look. That's awesome. Anyway, sitting in a tarped off room all day isn't very good for you, so I'm gonna get some good rest, because tomorrow, we're gonna film the sinking of the Titanic.
How is he gonna do all that?
Day 3. I have my sister here now because I really need an extra set of hands in order to film this crashing scene. Thanks for being here. Of course. This is huge. First step of the day is to try using an iceberg that I made. Right now it's in the freezer. I have no idea how it will look or if I can even get it out of the bottle that I froze it in. We're gonna go try that right now. I didn't think this through. I feel like we should probably do this outside. I think we could use this if we go really fast. This might be perfect. All right, so this homemade iceberg was fun, but I think I'll have to do this part with visual effects. So with that out of the way, it's time for the main event. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a good minute or 2 or 3 or maybe 10.
This is very sad.
This is actually just so sad. It was such a pretty model.
That's what I'm saying.
We're about 10% there. All right, I only have 4 shots left, and all of those require me sinking the boat all the way down underwater. We transferred all of the water from the short bin into the big garbage can, and now we're actually gonna submerge the Titanic. I've wanted to do this all my life. I haven't. It's something that I've wanted to do for about a week now. Really looking forward to it.
I would.
So good! You guys, this is not good. I think that shot looked insane. I think we got all the shots, guys. I think we did it. Woo! Here's some nice jazz music to listen to while Carol and I clean up the room. That last montage sequence was pretty intense, so sit back and relax as I do some Fortnite dances. Quick confession, guys, I've never played Fortnite in my life, but I love the dances. And just like that, we're done. All I have to do now
I
is
never
edit.
checked up where the cockroach is. Where is it?
I've been making videos for like 15 years, and I still don't know if I like editing. Diving
Crazy if you're just,
into
like,
an
on,
edit
like, my shoulders.
is scary, because once you take the dive,
joking.
you're stuck in the water. You're drowning. You're looking for a way out, and hopefully you find it. Normally it takes a long time. Does that make sense?
What Isaac just did there was use an analogy to convey how he is feeling about the work that lies ahead. However, he's not very good at expressing himself, so I'll take it
He
from
really
here.
sucks.
Simply put, Isaac needs to edit the clips of the miniature Titanic together as quickly as possible so that Tom can start working on his part of the project.
I've had to learn a lot of new stuff for this one because obviously they gotta. And then go into your model.
Bro, okay, doesn't this
What?
shot look insane?
Oh, it looks so good. Compare it to what you gave me. Everything is there. Like, keeping
What?
so much of this because you shot it really nicely. We can just keep stuff in and then we're just extending the background.
Okay, we're off to a great start. So of course, I decided to make everything even harder and more complicated. If I were to film myself in front of a blue screen,
Yeah.
do you think this could be a shot where we put me on the front of the ship?
Oh, yeah. Having you dangling, make it look like you're going across and trying to get to a boat, maybe. Give me as much as you can. I'll then be like, right, okay, let's throw Isaac into this one.
It's time to make Leonardo DiCaprio proud.
Man, this is insane. Like, and it all just kind of like comes together. But it seems so strange.
Having you dangling or something from the top.
And just like that, all the footage was shot. And while I edited the sequence together, Tom was busy adding the miniature version of me onto the sinking ship. And after a few days of work, we were done. But I wasn't satisfied. No. Ever since I watched the Titanic for the first time, something has haunted me.
It's the 25th anniversary of the release of the blockbuster movie Titanic, and after all these years, the debate continues. Could Rose have saved Jack by making room on that floating piece of wood?
Couldn't Kate Winslet have moved over just a smidge to make room for Leonardo DiCaprio on that floating piece of wood?
Did you mention it at the time? Were you like, should we make the door smaller?
Like I said, I have no clue. It still haunts me to this very day, and I think it's time I do something about it. So I went over to my friend Jake's house because he's the only guy I know that would have a door lying around. Because in my version, Jack survives.
Yeah! Yeah, the main character survived. This is a good
Where'd you get this door? Jake had this door already. I texted him as a joke. I was like, you don't happen to have a door lying around? He's like, actually, I do. I have not tested this. I don't know if I can float. So here it is, the maiden voyage. Ooh. I mean, it's pretty perfect. It's kind of perfect. I mean, this feels like the movie. Okay, let's rewind a couple hours to show how I'm actually filming this. Basically, I just took those 2 black tarps that I was using at my house and put one of them in the pool and hung the other one up to help hide the background. My hope is that this will make the shot look really dark and make it feel like I'm in the middle of the ocean. I then recruited my friend Tyler to film the behind the scenes, and Jake's gonna film me floating on the door. The goal here is to mimic these shots from the movie, with just one minor difference, and that's replacing Rose with Jack. What I'm hoping is that I'll be able to transition seamlessly from the miniature shots of the ship to these shots in the pool. Shot 1, take 1, door scene.
And action.
It looks pretty great, and honestly, I think we can sit here. After an hour of floating on the door, I finally had every shot I needed. Or at least, I thought I did. In the movie, Rose doesn't just stay on the door. She gets rescued. She even makes it to America to start a new life. So why shouldn't Jack? He deserves that too. Do I need to get into the ocean for this? I really don't want to. It looks cold. I see surfers in wetsuits. I don't have a wetsuit. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this kind of got out of control. I promise this is the last shot I'm filming. That being said, here's my recreation.
How did they? What? How do you do this? Gonna come out of the ocean. Oh, yeah, he is. How would he survive in the ocean for that long until he got to a beach?
Let's be real.
No, let's not be real. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Hey Greg, a couple days ago I saw this TikTok and I knew I had to make a video about it, so go ahead and check it out.
Sigma males are more attractive than alpha males. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.
Wait, why am I reacting to a guy reacting to something? No, I was watching something else. Why is it The Amazing Digital Circus? Like, I don't even watch it regularly.
Hello, welcome back to the channel where I explain apocalyptic death to everybody. My name is Brugly, of course, and today I want to be talking about 3 creatures from internet horror that might be the biggest out there. In a place like the internet where horrors are common, these creatures stick out. From the dark crevices and the unknown fathoms of the world, these apocalyptic-esque creatures emerge from and seek to destroy everything that we love. I've gone over a lot of them here on the channel, but I've never talked about any like the ones in this video today. These are creatures with an unfathomable size, growing high into the clouds and being bigger than mountains. They make us as humans seem pretty insignificant, and it really fills you with a nice existential dread, which I'm sure you all love, and that's why you're watching the video. Probably so. So today I will be explaining 3 of those creatures for you in one video. Sit back and relax and enjoy this horrific escape from reality into a world of apocalyptic doom as I explain the biggest analog horror creatures that I can find. Leave a like if you want more content like this. That way YouTube doesn't think my channel's dead. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? To begin this video, I want to start with the behemoth creature, which seems like a very easy place to start. Its size is in its name. The behemoth is the name that Trevor Henderson gave to one of his creations. That's this thing. Standing at an estimated 800 kilometers in height, or about 500 miles tall, this entity dwarfs the sky and anything in its path. In many ways, physically, it appears to be some kind of lizard iguana-like creature with 4 large legs, a head, and horns, as well as several rows of sharp teeth protruding from its face. The few people that have ever had the pleasure of seeing it have described it as impossibly large. It fills every person that sees it with a sense of failure and death, because why should you matter when things that big exist? That's the vibe it's going for. Scientific estimations put the size of this creature's head as being bigger than Mount Everest. So you can kind of gauge how big this thing truly is. I'm gonna be saying big a lot. I don't care. Now, the good news for most people, and all of us, I guess, is that the behemoth is somewhat docile. It doesn't outright attack humanity, because it could probably end humans if it wants to. It could probably wipe us all out, but it doesn't do that. In fact, the only damage that the creature causes directly to us is by it simply moving around. When it walks, its large feet and claws dig into the earth, and they kind of create caverns and potholes and sinkholes, or giant chasms, essentially. Alongside this, its weight is so astronomically big that if it gets in the water or if it touches the right tectonic plates, it could cause an earthquake or a tsunami or something like that. So it does these things and it can harm humans, but overall it is pretty passive. It doesn't outright do that. Even though it looks pretty horrifying with these giant rows of sharp teeth, which by the way, they're estimated to be about 7 miles long apiece. That's insane. It is indeed pretty chill and it won't do much damage. unless it steps on you, then it's gonna kill you. The behemoth itself is said to reproduce asexually because there's never been two behemoths seen copulating, you could say. And since it is kind of a reptile iguana, or it looks like it, it's thought that it lays eggs. However, these eggs have never been seen, and if something that big did lay an egg, I'm pretty sure we would know about it. As far as a food source that keeps this massive thing alive, it's actually pretty debated on what it eats. Some claim that it consumes other titans in this universe, and it eats them because that's the only thing big enough to sustain it. Others say that the behemoth consumes mountains and land and the Earth's crust, and after it does this, the mountains are gone, and that's how we get plateaus and valleys and canyons. Some people even say that's how the Grand Canyon got there, and that's how these giant plateaus got there, because the behemoth slid across and ate what was on top of it. I don't know. For the most of its life, the behemoth is not moving around. It sits pretty still, and it does so in the huge mountain ranges of the world. As I said earlier, only a few sightings that actually exist, and only a few pictures, like one that you've been seeing this whole video, actually exist. So that's what I've been showing you repeatedly. Sorry, there's no way else to portray it. I only have one image, guys. Calm down. But I thought we'd get the docile, kind of peaceful entity out of the way and leave the last two to be truly horrific. And I'll get into those now.
Where is this cockroach?
The Misty Giant is the next creature that I would like to discuss here in this video, and it is a polar opposite in every sense of the word to the behemoth that I just talked about. You see, where the behemoth was passive and chill, and it didn't really try to hurt people, the Misty Giant does that. It tries to kill people. It wants to end humanity, and it wants to do that by any means necessary. Standing at 68 foot tall, or about 21 meters in size, the entity is actually considered one of the smaller giants of the end times. However, if that's considered small, we've got a lot worse things to deal with. From the human's point of view, this creature appears to be a gargantuan quadruped of some kind, with 4 long limbs, a skinny body, and a humanoid shapeless head. Sometimes the entity has been seen standing up on 2 legs and walking around,
really
but
the same
that's
guy?
rarer. Usually it's seen walking on all 4s. Its entire shape and body is emaciated and skinny and unnaturally gaunt. You can see its ribs and its bones poking through its very thinly stretched skin. It moves around on all 4s, kind of.
Stupid gnat. Ah! What is this? This I don't get it. It's kind of dumb. What the? Oh, nah. Oh, that was a good video. I've watched that. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream. Oh no, I opened Godot. I forgot there's no chat. Ooh. I gotta add like a chat and stuff to the YouTube, you know, thingy. Alert box. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, and then get the viewer count thing as well. There we go. Now we got all the stuff.